Hi, welcome back with us today. Today we are going to be covering 4 of the main interior design trends of 2024.
Yay.
We're excited. Now, let us start off by saying at some point it always comes back around. So everything old is new again. Not too much new out there, just the way you utilize things that were old and have come back into style.
Yep.
So we're going to talk about 4 of the main trends right now that are in, and then give you ideas. Specifically, this video is about how to incorporate those design trends of 2024 into your home decor pieces. Because many of us don't want to do a complete remodel every year to stay on trend. So this is how you take those decor pieces specifically and stay on trend with them without, 1, breaking the bank, and 2, having to do a remodel every time.
Perfect.
Here we go. So number 1, we've got natural elements and earth tones.
Yes, I think this might be one of the ones I'm more excited about. Being a more modern farmhouse style personally, I feel like this one speaks a little bit more to me.
She loves this one, and agreed. Same. Now, just so you know, on this one, it's across every decor style. You can pull these in. And that's what they're intended for. These are especially popular, you're going to see in contemporary and modern farmhouse this go round. Lots of those natural elements back in again. So when we say natural elements, what we're talking about are stones, woods,
Quartz,
yes,
alabaster,
capis. So you're going to see all these pieces come back through. And a lot of people, for the actual design trend, are doing, you're going to see stone countertops again, you're going to see wood floors come back. But if you want to take those pieces and move them into decor pieces, we're going to give you a couple of examples on how to do that with those earthy tones that just feel nice and neutral and calming in your house.
Yes, so an example, taking those natural elements would be like an alabaster lamp or a capiz bowl. Those type of items you can easily slide into your decor. It can be a very neutral in tone, neutral color piece. You can always find those stone pieces that will have those pops of color. A lot of the times you will find alabaster with almost like a marbling swirl. So just keep an eye out if you do want to bring a little bit of dimension through that color with your stonework, or you can keep it very simple and neutral with those items.
Agreed. And so what you're going to see for the actual design trends, if you're doing more interior design, wood floors are back in again. Wood accent pieces are in. Wood furniture with fluting. So you're going to see a lot of fluting everywhere if you haven't seen it already. Fluting in bowls, whether they be wood, whether they're quartz or marble, you're seeing everything kind of etched out with a fluting to it. The woods are medium to darker tone woods right now. The lighter wood is kind of taking a sideline to the mediums or darker, though really wood is wood, and it's always going to be in. So you can't go wrong. And if you don't have wood floors, but you want to incorporate that wood feel that's in right now, because again, it's bringing in all that natural kind of calming elements into your home, do that through coffee tables, pieces of bowls, lamps. You can do it. There's really actually quite a few fluted lamps out there that are wood that look really good. And they're going to stay on trend for you for several seasons to come. You don't have to worry about this being a one and done season and then you're out.
Yes. Mantles as well. It's a huge thing. Take a chunk of oak and place it as your mantle for your fireplace. So,
Yeah.
I mean, and then you can choose how is that oak put together. Do you want more of a fluted look? You can take more carved out pieces and put it together as your mantle, or, there's a million different ways to incorporate it.
And it's easy. Wood mantles really aren't that intimidating. They're a little easier to do. You can even get the faux wood of veneer, so it's not very heavy. So you don't have to worry about drilling into whether you've got stone fireplaces or the entire walls are done. Really easy to apply those. Sometimes you can do the bracket, slide the faux wood mantle on. No one will ever know it wasn't really wood.
Yes.
So that's one way to do it, to add in all of those naturals and then your earthy tones. Moving on, number 2, texture, texture, texture. So you want to create dimension through texture.
I love this one because of how versatile it is. You can translate texture from all the way from fabric even to a hand-painted canvas, from feeling the boucle of your pillows to the fingerprints of an artist's hand-painted work. It's wonderful. I love it. It's fantastic. I love texture.
Same. As designers, what we do when clients ask us, customers ask us, how do I create this kind of layered depth? It's texture. Mix and match your textures. So as Maddie mentioned, you've got boucle, linens, pleated, waffle weave, cottons, velvets. Don't be afraid to mix and match those. It used to be, as we all know, back in the day, you weren't supposed to mix and match those. And now, break all the rules. There really aren't that many anymore. Make your own style, and putting in different textures, layering those, just gives it such a luxurious and rich feel to it.
Think of like your bed, layering your pillows. You can stay within the same color scheme if you might be a little intimidated by incorporating so many textures, but layering your pillows with the different fabrics and then adding on a throw blanket with one of the textures incorporated in your pillows, and then your area rug underneath your bed is another texture and another way you can incorporate it and add that depth and dimension to your room through those textures.
And these are easy decor pieces where you're not having to buy new sofas. You're not having to bring in new furniture pieces. These are small pieces that you can do. And many of us seasonally change our throw pillows out. So, I'm afraid to tell you how many throw pillows we have here. Too many.
Just a few.
Just a few. Because they're easy. You can get them, you can really splurge on beautiful materials and throw pillows, or you can be a little more budget friendly with them as well. So that's really a great way to go to change up a look of a room without having to spend a lot of money. Or you can really spend quite a bit of money depending on how much texture and depth you want to go and just the quality of your products. And that's really what makes the difference as well. We suggest taking a few affordable pieces and then 1 or 2 splurge-worthy pieces and putting them together. That way you're not breaking the bank, and also you're really going to notice the difference between the 2 pieces, and they'll marry together very well.
Yes.
And you'll like that, how that look is going to be for you. Because we don't all have those big, huge remodel budgets every year.
Sadly.
Wish we did.
Wish we did, but
I remodel every year.
We would have so much fun. But oh man.
It would be great. It would be great. We're going to move on to number 3, which is a big one. And this one can be a little intimidating. We're going to help you with how to handle that intimidation and do it like a pro. This is jewel tones. Bringing in those jewel tones this year. You're going to see them. We're sure you've already seen them. And those jewel tones are going to be emerald greens. You're going to see mauve, plum. Plum is everywhere. Plum and mauve. And if you don't want to paint an entire room a mauve or plum to create this real deep feeling, and it's a pop and it's an attitude. Mauve and plum are an attitude.
Yes.
That's a little intimidating for most people. So we're going to tell you again, do it through your decor pieces. The best way you do that through these decor pieces, Again, pillows, throw blankets, art, rugs, lamps.
Florals.
Florals.
Y'all know I love florals.
So easy to
Faux
do.
florals only.
Yeah. Stick to the faux. They're so good now. And they're going to last you, and you'll be able to pull them out every season as long as you take care of them. So Maddie's right. Do your florals. Add your pops
You
there.
can make a very bold statement with just a fairly simple floral arrangement.
Again, you're going to see lamps that are coming with just those pops of colors. The alabaster with those mauve and plum swirls in it.
Alabaster, marble.
Yeah.
Finding those, again, natural elements, because there are so many different stones out there that we don't even really think about that are an option and available to you.
Which is what you want. Just a little pop, some neutrality with a little pop. And it's going to get attention, but not too much. You won't be ostentatious. You'll just be on trend.
Yep.
So our fourth and final one for this go round, another big one. You're hearing it everywhere. You're seeing it everywhere. It's called quiet luxury. And that doesn't mean you have to spend a lot of money to get this look. Not at all. Again, you can go both ends of the spectrum on this one, depending again on the quality of your materials. So with quiet luxury, again, it's ivories, whites, creams, taupes, beiges, those neutrals again with the textures. This is all about layering texture here. And this is where you see the stones and you see the woods, and it's clean lines. Quiet luxury is clean lines. Not too much clutter, just a beautiful look. We love mixing linens and boucle together with a little waffle weave. Creates this really beautiful, inviting feel, and a little serene as well, and tranquil.
Yes, definitely. It's very welcoming, but has that upscale, elevated look or feel that you might be going for.
Love it. And if you're wanting it to add it into sculptures or little pieces of decor pieces, take out white resin sculptural pieces on an acrylic or crystal base. Quiet luxury. So all of those pieces that you're going to see a lot of crystal incorporated there, but just pops of crystal, not too much. A lamp, some candle holders mixed in with your marbles and ceramics, things of that nature. That's where your quiet luxury comes in.
Yes.
And it makes a statement all by itself, but without screaming it. It's just that, oh.
You walk in and you just say, oh,
This is nice.
it's a very,
That's it. That's quiet luxury. And it is big. And so this can also go modern farmhouse, boho, contemporary, traditional, and transitional. You've got it all with this one. This one, have fun, play with it. Our biggest takeaway for you today is play with your textures, create your dimension. And if you're wanting to stay on trend, go neutrals, do natural elements, and then here and there throw in those jewel tones for that little pop, especially coming in later half of summer to your fall winter.
yes.
It is going to be gorgeous and everywhere, and just a little bit goes a long way.
Yep.
So those are our 4 for now. We'll have more for you later, but we thought we'd just cover the top 4 right now. And thanks. We'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.